And welcome back to the Thunder Rooster Podcast. My name is Ron.
And I'm Paul.
And today we're going to do a little something different. It's going to be one of the curveballs we've aforementioned. But today we're not going to be talking about any of our normal subjects. We're going to be talking about our favorite YouTube channels.
Because we like to watch a lot of YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, this is on YouTube.
Yes.
That's for a reason, because, you know, mainly just wanted to watch ourselves on TV.
Sure, of course. Of course we do.
But yeah.
I just think this is a good opportunity just because, like, we talk about a lot of different things on the show, but the main thing is, like, we also want to talk about, outside of what our interests are for our program.
Yeah.
We definitely, like, we follow several different channels because there's just a lot of material of things that we're so interested in.
Oh, yeah. There's lots of layers to ourselves, I guess. And this gives us a good opportunity to kind of show the audience
what we're all about.
What we're all about. To kind of get to know us a little better.
Yeah.
But yeah. First off, how'd you like our last episode?
I loved it.
I thought it was pretty cool. I had a lot of fun with that one.
Ron, when have we not had fun?
This is true. Well, wait, there was that Tropic Thunder when we had to do it like 3 times over because
you're a little
couldn't
frustrated.
talk.
Yeah.
I still can't talk half the time, but you know, I've learned to soldier through it.
You got this.
Yeah.
You got this. It's all in strides, man.
But yeah, so today what we're going to do is we're going to give about 4 of our top. I mean, they're not necessarily my
Let's just do 5.
top,
Let's just do 5.
These are just like 4 of them, 5 of them, you know, just kind of give you guys a kind of look into our little Thunder Rooster brains.
What makes us tick?
Yeah. All right. How about you get into it?
You want to go first?
What we're going to do is Paul will tell you what it is. I'll probably put up a little picture at first, and then if he mentions a certain clip or something like that, I'll throw it up on the YouTube channel. So,
yeah, in no particular order, but my first one I have is he's a guitar player. His name's Cole Rowland. I have been following him for several years. As far as I'll call them YouTube stars, because I do kind of feel it that way. He is one of the most proficient guys who plays guitar, and he plays all different types of genres. His mixes are incredible, and he's worked with a lot of different people over the years.
Is this the guy that you showed me that he's recently did like a Kill Switch Engage cover?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's done Kill Switch. I mean, he'll do Metallica covers. I mean, one of the most impressive things I've seen him do was Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata. I mean, he's just shredding up and down the board. Like, it's just awesome. Absolutely incredible. His technique is impeccable. And over the last several years, I mean, I literally saw the guy go from just like, he played a lot of, you know, he plays a lot of metal, but he plays a lot of different things. But you could just see the progression from him just, you know, several years ago from where he was now.
Yeah.
But I also, through his music and a lot of the collaborations, like there's other artists that I follow. And one of the other ones I'll mention shortly here is because of him, because he did a lot of duets, little 2-part things. And he's just a great musician. It's awesome.
Yeah. Did you have any like certain clip or song you might want to show the audience?
Yeah, I could show Moonlight Sonata. It's pretty bad.
We'll insert that here.
Yeah, a little bit. It's just amazing.
The power
of the edits. So what do you have?
This was hard for me actually, because the ones that I like and I watch a lot, they're so different from one another.
Of course. You have a whole bunch of different interests.
Yeah, so,
but like, what you click on, like when you go onto YouTube, it's like that's the first thing I'm like, okay, if I going through my list, I'm like, okay, what is Cole doing?
Yeah.
You know, and I kind of go.
Well, there is something too, is like a lot of people like to watch, you know, people doing different things.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
What I'll mention at first is a little different from what I'm talking about, but But yeah, just seeing somebody live a different life, you know, just kind of doing it, something that maybe you had some interest in, or maybe you didn't know, and then you saw him do it. I know I'm subscribed to a guy who he runs a farm with his family. You know, it's just like, it's cool.
And he just shows you his day to day, like, this is the farming life for me.
Yeah, I might bring that up later or something like that, but it's pretty entertaining to say the least.
Of course.
But yeah, my first one is Nuke's Top 5.
Okay.
And what it is it's like a He usually gives like a list of top 5 or sometimes it's top 10. But it has like 2.81 million subscribers. It's ran by this guy named Jay Davis. And he covers scary, creepy, strange, unusual events, the supernatural. All of this is like caught on film. And basically he lays out a list of 5 from, you know, least worst to, you know, the bad stuff. Or just like the, oh my God, you know. He has several clips. I think I'll choose to show this one particular thing that really made me question, like, I don't understand how they could fake this. So, but yeah, it's over like a old Nazi house that they had been testing people on. And it had been rumored to be haunted forever. And this one guy decides to go in by himself and do a little ghost investigation. It did not go well.
I'm not going in any Nazi house to begin with.
Right.
That's already getting me off there. But yeah, that doesn't sound like a fun.
But yeah, he has these little catchphrases pretty much. I mean, they're not so much catchphrases. It's just he says them so many times.
That it becomes the catchphrase.
Right. It's like one of those things, if something pops up on the screen and you don't quite catch it, or you did, but he'll still stop and be like, did you see it?
Were you paying attention?
And then he ends it with like, is this a case, is this a proven case caught on camera of the supernatural, or is it just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Dum, dum, dum. That's good. It just makes you think.
But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool channel. It's fun. Me and my wife enjoy watching it a lot.
But you've seen pretty much all of them?
No, I just got into it about, I don't know, 6 months ago or so. But yeah, we've been keeping it up week to week now.
That's cool.
It's become one of those things me and my wife just loves picking a certain time of the day and watching it. Or a certain day of the week, I should say. I won't watch it before going to bed because I'm a pussy.
I don't feel, I'm not knocking you at all, man. You know how I feel about those things. I'm fascinated and scared at the same time. That's cool. No, I'll have to check that out.
But yeah, for those of you,
there's a couple of yours that I'll definitely check out.
For those of you guys that are interested a lot in our paranormal side of things, our next episode is going to be on the paranormal, and we're going to be doing the Ouija board. Paul's a little uncomfortable with that, I understand.
Just a little bit, Ron.
Coming at you.
Just as long as we don't have to use the Ouija board. Can we just have like a picture and talk about it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I don't think you want anything bad in your house, do you?
No, it'd never be in my house. Maybe at work.
Okay, let's bring the Ouija board to work.
That would be fun. Let's unleash the beast.
Let's just
work.
put it right in the lunchroom and see what happens, shall we?
Just leave it there. It's like, hey, everybody, come, you know.
Here's our little, company get together. Have some pizza, soda, a little Ouija board action.
Let's see if we can talk to Zip. Inside joke. This guy's a blast.
Yes. Anyway, so my moving along. One of my other ones that I follow is through Cole Rowland, and the girl's name is Lauren Babick, and
oh, I know her. Yeah.
She screams and sings. I mean, and awesome. The first time I heard her, I mean, are you familiar with the band Protest the Hero? Mm-hmm. Okay. I heard her do a cover several years ago. I'm surprised
you're familiar with Protest the Hero.
Jokes and jokes, Ron.
Right.
But yeah, she, in today's music scene, and we talk about this a lot, it's refreshing to see women in the metal community. There really wasn't.
No.
Not many. Now we have like a lot of female fronted bands that can carry the weight like the men do.
Right.
But she did a lot of covers, but a lot of just, vocal singing and screaming. Mm-hmm. She's up there with the rest of them. But because of Cole, they did a lot of covers years ago, and they got a lot of notoriety, and they did so many more of them. And then, like I said, he did other collaborations with other artists that I ended up following because of that. Mm-hmm. But for sure, these two, when they do stuff together, they're just great. So
yeah. No, they recently put out, well, it was during like Halloween and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They put out a Thriller cover.
Yeah.
And man, they kill it on that.
I didn't know how you were going to feel about that. I was like, hopefully you were going to like it.
Dude, I love heavy music with like a poppy singing to it.
Same here.
I think that is amazing.
That's why I kind of like the fact that either rock bands or metal bands, if they want to go that route and do pop covers.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like it, but I honestly would love a band to full on like have pop vocals, but
sure,
straight up metal, you know. Right. I got really excited about the gent scene and everything like that because I thought that was kind of where it was steering toward.
Right.
Which it didn't quite end up that way. But I mean, I don't know how to put it per se, but it just didn't turn out the way that I thought it was.
Sure.
And I don't know. I just can't find the right singers to add it to any of my music. So
it's tough because I mean, we're critical about the things we like and don't like, but I mean, I really like her voice. It's just amazing that she can sing all different styles, but then all of a sudden she'll just start growling. She'll do the scream growl. I'm like, how does this girl do this? And I'm just so impressed with people that can do that. So I followed her and Cole for several years.
Yeah.
And I continue to do so.
Gotcha.
What do you got on your second?
My next one is a YouTube channel that's mostly about taking old wrecked cars and making them new again. And that is the channel Goon Squad.
The Lambo.
These guys are 2.28 million subs in. And I will tell you this, they are so deep into their craft and what they're doing that I barely knew their names. Like it's not about them. It's about what they're doing, what they're working on. It's all about the work with these guys. And they work. It literally, it touches a nerve on me. It makes me want to do more shit.
Does it make you want to go outside, work on your car when you see that?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I hear you. I'd be the same way.
Especially
when you look at that wrecked, beautiful white Lambo.
Yeah, the Huracan.
Oh,
that's what got me hooked. That was the first video I watched of theirs, and it was actually their very first part of that series too.
Like that gunmetal black rims. Oh, it's so badass. Yeah. Such a beautiful car, right? Yeah. But yeah, you showed me that, and I'm like, watching what these guys do, and it's like they're getting the car, and then just see from start to finish every detail, every nut and bolt labeled, like absolutely impeccably awesome.
Yeah, these guys are. I think the reason too that they didn't share their name that much is I did find out that their names are one of them was Billy, which was said on the channel because he ended up getting married, and the brother was like, "Oh, Billy's getting married." That's the only time I remember his name being shared. And then the other kid's name, I guess, is Simon. They're both nicknames. Billy and Simon are both like a nickname because I think their parents are immigrants, so they have like a foreign first name. I think Simon's real name might be Simeon, and I forget what Billy's actual name is. But you can tell from their parents on their YouTube channel that, they're not, I think they're first generation Americans, or maybe second, but they have a really thick accent. But their kids, straight up
incredible
Tennessee accent.
Here's what just wow.
No,
take a smashed pop can and turn it into a new car.
Yeah, I'm just completely floored over by these guys because they're literally early 20s right now, and I've been watching for a little over a year now, but I've watched their older videos, and like I said, they're early 20s and they already have this massive channel.
Sure.
They've bought a house, bought so many cars. They're even working on a helicopter right now.
That's badass, dude, man.
But yeah.
So what are you doing today? Fixing my helicopter.
I'm just going to show like maybe a handful of clips of just certain things. I don't know. There's not like a specific clip you can really show from these guys. It's kind of like you just have to watch what they're doing. It's literally just like hold my beer and watch what I'm about to do kind of thing, But they kill it though, for sure.
Just the Lambo, I was like, I need my Lambo.
I was just so impressed with like all this stuff. Like they'll get their cars that wrecked at an auction or something.
People are idiots.
Dirt cheap. Like they got a 2020 Toyota, not a Corolla.
Supra?
Yeah.
Corolla?
The Supra.
That's a pretty sick car, too.
No, they got a Supra.
Did it have a luxury package in that, too?
It was all BMW parts, I can tell you that.
I thought you meant the Corolla.
Fuck your Corolla.
Hey, good cars.
But
not like Yugos.
Yeah, they I don't know, they got it dirt cheap, put a few $1,000s into it, and then they decide after they've made it basically like it's supposed to be, and it's like, what kind of upgrades can we throw on this? And they just pimp it out. I mean, not like pimp my ride thing. They're not going to put a TV inside of a TV inside of a TV, dog.
That would have been fun, though. Don't lie. You watched that, and I was like, man, I'd like to put a couple TVs in the headrest.
Dude, I watched that channel. I was like, please pick me.
I was like, Exhibit, please pick me. I don't have a piece of shit car, but maybe I will for this one.
Right. It's funny how much of a sham that show was.
It was entertaining.
It was.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I liked everything about it. I love Exhibit.
Yeah. But we'll take a quick break.
Yeah, let's take a little quick breaker.
We'll be back with our other two.
Before you say anything, prepare to shut the fuck up.
Oh, we're back.
Oh.
Hey, there you are. I didn't even get set up yet.
Just checking up on some YouTube videos.
Yeah. We'll do it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it.
Do it live.
Classic.
Very classic. Bill O'Reilly. We love you. So, next one.
All right, so far we've got Cole
Rolling, Lauren Babick,
Noob's Top 5.
Yeah.
And Goon Squad. And now we're going to move on to Paul's number 3.
Next one, and I'm a big fan of internet clips, Ron.
Yeah.
The channel I follow is called Daily Dose of Internet.
I like this guy.
I
don't think that it is an actual person speaking into a microphone.
No, this is totally,
like one of those text to speak or whatever. It has to be. This is your daily dose of it.
Because of the monotonous.
Hello, everyone. This is your.
I think he has a whole team of people working for him.
Exact same way every time.
So oh, yeah.
That's why.
Or it could just be the one intro and he just puts that on every video, Ron.
I don't buy it.
All right, maybe not. Maybe not. It's hard to describe because, like, literally, I see, like, the coolest things on these videos. I'm just trying to think of something. Like, one of the videos I watched, and I'll try to find the clip. It's like, he showed a clip of, like, hey, there's a cat, and I guess the owner took a toothbrush and, like, wet the tips of the toothbrush and just started combing the cat's forehead. And apparently that kind of symbolizes, like, that's the cat with, like, you know, like being taken care of by his mom. Yeah. And the cat's just, like, loving it. But there's so many different clips. I can't even tell you. Like, there's so many fascinating things that go on there. It's like they've had Northern Lights. I mean, I see all sorts of cool things on there, but my wife loves it. We always watch this channel.
There's this one specific one that still makes me laugh so hard. But this dog either... you see the video of the dog, and the dog farts, and then it pans up to the cat because you hear the cat making some commotion, and the cat throws up.
What the hell?
I was like, that's awesome. I'm so juvenile. Anything fart related basically makes me die laughing.
Or shit.
Or shit, yeah.
What do you got, Ron?
All right, I have the next one is like it's two different channels by the same guy, but you have one thing on one channel and like more of a lifestyle type thing on the other. But it is Demolition Ranch and Off the Ranch, and it's by Matt Carricker. Demolition Ranch just hit 9 million followers, I believe, yesterday. So congratulations to them.
Sure.
But Off the Ranch has 3.87 million followers on that, or subs. And the Demolition Ranch part of it is literally like all things gun related. Like he has God knows how many guns. It's amazing how many guns this guy goes through. But I'm pretty sure he's got like 3 gun vaults full of guns, handguns of all calibers, you know, rifles, shotguns, all kinds of crazy stuff. but you can see anything from him shooting a
Armor piercing.
just a plain AR-15
That is a
or
bad round. Let's see what it does to some titanium armor.
357. And he'll take any kind of like item and see like what caliber bullets will go through it. Just all kinds of weird testing, stuff like that. And he'll make things explode from time to time, which is always awesome.
Boom.
But the off the ranch part is more like his family life, other stuff he's doing. Like he started a clothing company called Bunker Branding, where he basically does merch for other YouTubers as well as himself and stuff. So he's got a nice little company, and they just opened up a building, like an actual big ass warehouse. And he also they bought like an abandoned mansion, so they're doing a whole renovation. They call it Renovation Ranch on there.
That's awesome. But yet it's not a ranch.
Right. But it goes with the Demolition Ranch, Off the Ranch. He has another channel, a third channel that's also over 1 million subscribers, but it's called Vet Ranch because he is actually a veterinarian. Yeah.
Sounds like he might be the most interesting man in the world.
He is very much so, and he would love to hear anybody say that.
Like a Renaissance man. What does this guy not do?
He really is. Like a theme with my interest and stuff is people who really go above and beyond. Just whether it's do it yourself or a particular skill set that's really a lot of time and effort's put into it, and they're really succeeding at it. So I don't know. I love watching and seeing the successes and sometimes failures and stuff of these people. And I don't know, it's really awesome.
That's fascinating, though. That's all right. But hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
Makes me want to go out and be productive.
It's really cool. You can see him blowing up stuff with a 50 cal.
I want to blow stuff up.
Hey, when we make this successful and get our ranch in Colorado, we'll blow it all up, all right?
Sounds like fun.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Yes.
But yeah, that was mine. What's yours?
Sure. Ron's not really what you call a sports fan. Not too much.
I like it. I just don't put a lot of time into it.
I love Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless. And I follow these two fine gentlemen on the podcast, even on TV. It's called Skip and Shannon Undisputed. They talk about sports all throughout the week.
It's at YouTube, by the way.
What's that?
It said you meant YouTube, by the way.
Well, they're on YouTube.
No, I said podcast.
Oh, podcast. They do have their own podcast.
Oh, they do. My bad.
But whatever. But I mainly watch their stuff on YouTube, and I don't even watch them on cable. But it just, when I kind of want to go for sports talk, I like to listen to these guys because, in my opinion, I don't really find them to be super biased. It's like they give their points, they have their opinions on who they like and who they don't like.
Right.
But they back it up with facts.
Okay.
But it's always a healthy dialogue with these two. They're so entertaining.
Yeah.
But like I almost feel like if I want to kind of know like what's going on, so it's like if they're talking about LeBron James and what's he's doing,
LeBron James.
Yeah. They debate over that all the time. Like, is he the greatest of all time versus Jordan? It's like Jordan's the greatest, guys. I'm sorry.
Hey, let me tell you what.
And that's what they do. But they got such a great show. They got a huge following. But I always go there just to kind of see like the wrap up from the day before, like see what they're talking about.
Yeah.
So I like catching up with them. And
I get it.
Yeah.
That's not too shabby.
No.
Not too bad at all.
No.
My next one he's my favorite drummer. I've been following him for a long time. I actually had the privilege of getting my first drum lesson from this dude, which really, it wasn't on a set or anything. We literally met at a show that he was playing when he came through in Tulsa and took him out to dinner to Denny's. And we just sat there and talked shop and made me realize I was playing drums entirely wrong my entire time I was playing drums.
Really?
Yeah.
Your technique was wrong?
Yeah, the technique was wrong. And I'm not going to lie, that kind of was one of the factors that made me be like, maybe I should focus more on guitar. It was really one of the facts that, like, I didn't know that the main snare hit was basically like a rim shot, which that's not the purpose of all, or that's not what you do all the time, not for every genre, but for like what I was playing, like powerful rock or metal music.
Metalcore.
Yeah, it definitely needed it. And it was one of those things that like I've spent a good like 10, 12 years at this point at the drums. And I didn't know that.
So what weren't, so I guess enlighten me. It's like, it was like the technique with the drumsticks? Was it your posture? Was it?
No, it was just the hit, the strike.
Just the way you strike
yeah.
it? So is it a matter like how you actually hold the sticks?
No, it wasn't like that. It was just the actual hit itself. So like when you're playing the drums, what I was doing is on the snare, I was just hitting the snare head. Mm-hmm. And that was my drum.
Just right
my
in the
drum
center?
head. Yeah, just right in the center of it. But
for those of you who are non-drum players, I know that you can take your drumstick and you can hit different parts of the cymbal and different parts of the drum head and get different sounds.
Yeah.
So you were just smacking it right in the middle.
Yeah. That's what I thought you did. You know, I didn't know any better.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to make fun of you, but that's the only way I knew that was from guitar. Was it GarageBand?
Yeah.
Or what's that app? I can't even think of it. Trying to blink. On your iPad. Were you like...
Oh, yeah, GarageBand.
It is GarageBand?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That was the only time I was like, oh, yeah. that does a different sound. Right. I'm an idiot, yes.
But no, it's one of those things where I should have been hitting the rim of the snare and the snare itself at the same time, which makes it much louder and prominent.
Like that? One of these and you can do it?
I could definitely do that. But no, that just kind of fucked with my head, so...
Well, no, because I'm saying when it comes to guitar, there's some things that I could probably improve upon that I know that I'm not doing right and I'm just too lazy to fix them. But yeah, you're able to see.
But no, I come across this guy's channel, back in the day when I first, it was actually MySpace when I found him. He was actually posting videos on there. I think it might have been through YouTube, but he's been around for a while. He was a original drummer of Periphery. Well, not original. Bulb or Misha was actually the first drummer of that band, but he was in Skyte's Airplane for a while. And he ended up joining a band called The Darkest Hour now that's out of DC. They're a pretty prominent band in the metalcore area. But no, we've kept in touch and he's worked with me on some of my earlier album stuff and been trying real hard to get together with him to do something now, but studio time, I just don't have the cash for it right now with having a kid and a house to pay for. So it's just, we could never like sync that time and stuff up.
It's tough.
But yeah, he actually recorded us a little clip and I'll feature it right here so you can see what he's up to right now.
Ron, it is Friday the 13th. Ooh, spooky. November 2020. As of filming this little clip for you, on the session work front, I am working with a few different artists. They are just kind of sporadically handing off demos to me, and I record as we go along. One such artist, I completed his EP about 2 weeks ago, a gentleman from Canada named Scott Lenvey. 5-song EP, just rock music, lots of fun. And then I've been working with this internet-based band with members from all over the globe called Irradiant. They are releasing their record soon, or maybe it's already out. I forget. I think they're releasing it in segments, but it's programmed drums on the records. But I am, or on the record, but I am replicating the parts pretty much note for note. It's basically a promotion, a playthrough promotion for them, and I'm doing 5 or 6 videos for them. One has already since been posted on my channel, and what else? Soon I will be doing some tracks for Instar. I've worked with them on several occasions, and a vocal-based trio from Chicago named Vitamin Drama, and I think that's everything. So that's everything on the session work front. On the Darkest Hour front, we are not doing terribly much. There's not terribly much to report. We started a Patreon shortly before COVID hit, and that's been doing well. And Mike Schleibaum, the guitarist, handles most of those responsibilities, but occasionally he has to dole out some duties to us. so we have to fulfill those whenever applicable. And we're slowly piecing together what will be the 10th record for the band. So that's everything there. And then on the solo work, or solo release front, there's many balls in the air right now. My next record, full-length record, will be Projects 3, and I'm waiting on one more vocal track and 2 more guitar tracks and 1 guest guitar solo, and then I'll have all the tracks for the album. I've been mixing it as I've been going along, so the mixes are not far off, so perhaps a January, probably February at the latest release for that record. And then the record that follows that will be called Midnight Acolyte, and it will be my first full-on vocally driven record. And I did this thing over the summer. I wrote a theme for a friend's podcast. I played all the instruments, I did vocals, and I rather liked it, and it kind of spurred me into this direction to pursue that again. So I started writing singles. I thought they would be singles, but it turned into 6 songs. Wrote 6 songs in as many weeks, and so I'm releasing a 6-song EP where I did everything, all the vocals and all original material. I'm releasing that in 6 days, coincidentally. So, and then following Midnight Acolyte, there's a lot more stuff that's already in the works or partially completed. I think that's everything. All right, thanks.
That guy is a freaking beast, and he is busy.
I watch him play, and I go, I don't want to play the drums. Not at all. I don't even want him to look at it. I'm like, no.
He plays some of the most difficult shit and makes it look so easy. But then again, there's some stuff he plays that's like, that's fucking hard.
It's just straight jazz, and that's
he's
that's
definitely
really, that's tough.
He's got a lot of diversity to him when it comes to playing, and the fact that he's ambidextrous on the kit,
so awesome.
That inspired me to start working on my left hand side and stuff. So I finally got to where I could do that shit.
Because you got to make the left's got to match the right. You know, got to go both hand in hand.
Or what he inspired me to do was start having my left do something completely different from the right. Different polyrhythms go here. I don't know. Starting to get music nerd talk.
Yeah, you are.
But yeah. So that was my number 4.
Sure.
You want to go into some honorable mentions?
Oh, we don't want to do 5?
Oh, we can do 5.
I had to have 5.
No, you're good.
Then next one, I love watching people fail. Not gonna lie.
Nothing puts me in a good mood faster than watching fail videos.
Than watching Fail Army. I watch Fail Army religiously. I just love watching people do stupid stuff. It just makes me feel better about my life sometimes.
It's better than my explanation. I was going to be like, I love watching people get hurt.
That's one way I could have looked at it. Sure. You know? I love it. I'm trying to think of an example of something
from the hundreds of thousands of nut shots,
idiots,
people just falling off of random stuff, and of course you have drunk people stumbling
or the
around.
ghost riding. I mean, that was so popular back in the day. It's like they get the videos and people would get out of their cars and start dancing, and they're like, "Oh shit, what's gonna happen when my car actually crashes?" Because you had to go ahead and put that video on YouTube.
Or videos of people driving their car while they're on the roof and somehow figure out like, "Oh shit, I forgot. How am I going to get back into this thing?" Fucking idiots.
It's like, and then they give like different segments, like this week it's this fail, and then this week it's this fail. It's just, oh my god, some of them just make me laugh so hard, and it's feel good. It's like the nicest thing for the day.
God bless those people, though.
I know
they provide entertainment and they show us what not to do.
Yeah, don't do that. No. So what we got for honorable?
I guess I'll add a 5, I guess, because we can save the honorable mentions for maybe another episode or something for this. But I play a game called Marvel Contest of Champions on my phone, and there are 2 people I go back and forth on watching, So I couldn't really pick one because they're both kind of different in the sense. So there's this kid called Seaton. He's from across the pond. And, he's just spending shit ton of money on this game. It's basically like they like to call it the Marvel Casino of Champions because, you can put money in, you can buy different crystals and stuff, and it gives you different characters.
So it's like an app pack?
Yeah, it's like an app. It's an app game, and you put money in it.
How much money have you invested in this game?
Not a lot. I think I've maybe put in $100 into it, and I've been playing for like 3 years. But that's the thing, is like the only time I do it is if it's like one of those deals that
so you can upgrade your stuff.
Yeah, it's like it's a progress, like it's based on progress and stuff. So if they offer something that's like, hey, you pay $5 and we'll give you X amount of units and so many crystal shards over a certain period of time, it's like,
wait, crystal shards?
Yeah, to form a crystal. Shut the fuck up, you and your sport ass motherfucker.
Did you say shards or shard?
Hey everybody, he's making fun of me, but he's a Browns fan, so.
I don't know what that has to do with anything, but okay.
It's a factory of sadness, Paul.
It is the factory of sadness. You son of a bitch.
I'm just playing.
No, that's cool. But so you spent about $100 over your real money.
Yeah.
Did your guy get good?
My wife wants to smack.
Is it a guy or is it like a group? Like, is it like a Final Fantasy type thing?
It's comic book characters. So
just like
it's basically like a Mortal Kombat type fighting thing.
Yeah.
So you get characters and they have anywhere from 1 star to 6 stars. 6 stars being the most powerful one you can get, basically. So
what stars is your team on?
It's not like a team. Like I have, you have one character and there's usually one of each star rating.
Right.
I have over like 450 ones that I've gotten so far. My highest person's not really nothing to throw anything at. That's the thing. It's like
you got to keep dumping more money in.
Right, exactly.
That's how
I've been playing for almost 3 years now, and I'm nowhere near any of like the people I watch on here. It's like I just got my first 6-star champion like a month ago, and that took me almost 3 years to do because I'm not throwing money at it.
Well, at least you wouldn't be like some of those guys who play like 24 hours a day, like when the WoW World of Warcraft, I mean, when that thing was really at the peak of its popularity, I mean, there are people who weren't going to the bathroom,
right?
Like, put the game down for a couple of minutes. Like, it's cool, but
yeah,
But I'm just happy you're not like one of those guys.
The other guy I watch is called Prof Hoff, and he's actually a professor at OSU in Oklahoma, and he really teaches like certain strategies in the game.
I'm sorry, but in Ohio, you can't say OSU and think that's Oklahoma, by the way.
That's why I said OSU in Oklahoma. Fuck you. What's with me and O states? No. Oh, fuck.
Sorry, I'm killing your thunder here.
But yeah, he just gives you a lot of information, basically. Like with the deals that they offer.
A lot of information.
Hey,
give me another $100 and I'll improve those stats on your characters.
No, he doesn't do it that way. You can't pay to get in like that. Well, we'll take a real quick break on that note.
And we might be in a fight afterwards.
Right back. I gotta slap the shit out of Paul.
But
oh my god.
And we are back.
While we were gone, I actually just bought money for my own power pack on my own game. Little Angry Birds, they got a little power pack going.
Oh my god. I just realized that I used to make fun of people who'd spend money on games.
And it's okay. Now we're making fun of you. Just kidding. Just kidding.
It's all good.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. You like what you like, I guess.
That is the tale. You like what you like.
Well,
hopefully you guys enjoyed this.
Are you going to be buying in on the PS5 when it comes out?
Ooh. What's the MSRP on that? I don't even know.
I don't know.
I saw one commercial for it and I was like, ugh.
I was wondering if maybe it was going to be like $400 or $500, I think.
Truthfully, probably not. I play games. I don't play them a lot.
Yeah.
I mainly use the DVD.
I won't get it for
Blu-rays.
probably at least a year. I'll wait a year because, there's usually some bugs or something like that.
Oh,
that didn't
yeah.
get worked out.
Of course.
So, plus,
The dreaded Red X.
Yeah. That's the Xbox. But yeah.
And I am not the gamer. So don't talk to me about that.
But no, I'll probably get one. But I'll wait. I'll wait till the price drops a little bit.
Wait till we see how the economy's going.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hey, but I'm all at home for a month. I got nothing to do. I'm in lockdown.
It might be a good investment.
It might be. If you can kind of get some of them and sell them.
Yeah. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We just kind of want to give you a little peek more, I guess, to see a little bit more of our personalities and whether that be good or bad.
The feedback will tell it all.
Right. We'd like to throw the curveball here. So, we'll pop in and do some weird stuff like this from time to time. But we are definitely, keeping up with our movies, music, conspiracy, and paranormal. That's for sure.
Yes, we are.
Our next episode is going to be over the Ouija board. Paul and I both are very uncomfortable with the Ouija board. And we will go over stories and tales of reasons why. Have you actually ever played one?
Absolutely not.
I did.
Why?
I have. I was a kid. I was I think I was in the 5th or 6th grade. Went over to a buddy of mine's house and they had one. Yeah. I mean, it didn't do anything and I didn't know any better at the time. So,
well, at least you're lucky nothing happened.
Right.
I
did say a little prayer before and after. So, to myself, I was a little spooked out by it. I won't lie. But, yeah, we'll get into that. I figured we'll probably go over how it came to be and what it's turned into now. But,
keep it in the box.
yeah, if you guys have some suggestions for some future episodes, definitely let us know in the comments below on the YouTube channel, or if you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple Podcast, hit us up on our website at info@thunderrooster.com. We'd love to take some suggestions and, we'll dive into any kind of subject, really.
I'm down for it.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. It always is.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, luckily we didn't have any camera misfunctions today, so pretty happy about that.
That's a win. Win, baby.
Yeah. It's been a few weeks. We do this every week, and it's been a while since we haven't had some kind of mishap with it. I feel like it's probably going to shut off any time now.
Say goodnight, Ron.
Yeah, it's like, let's go ahead and cancel this out here now. But all right, guys, thanks for checking us out. Give us a good rating, leave us a comment.
Buy some merch.
Yeah, we do have some cool merch up. We got our drinking game. It comes in a t-shirt, men and women style, as well as a long sleeve, or a sweatshirt, I should say. Hope you guys enjoy this and play along from time to time. We're eventually going to.
That is going to be fun.
I think if we do our Christmas special, we might do a little
that
something
sounds
like
like
that.
a good idea, Ron.
Something like that.
I think that's a great idea.
Or maybe New Year's. That might be the better one to do. But yeah. Hope you guys dig it. We'll come back with you next week with our Ouija episode. Take care, and as always, come back for the thunder.
Peace.
Peace. Come back for the thunder.
Thunder.
Thundercock.